I think it's working now. Holy crap! I had some problems. Holy crap! I had some problems. Which NBA player has a better career high?
Also, the new short is out.
Tyrese Halliburton or Trae Young?
I saw a thing the other day that
Yeah,
Trae
baby.
Young is averaging 11 assists per game, so I'm gonna
Go
have
check
to
this.
go
Go
Trae
check
Young.
this out. It is not Trae Young. It is Tyrese Halliburton. Had
run.
23 in a game. Alfred Payton.
It's some good
or
stuff.
Fred
I've
Van
been
Vliet.
liking making those shorts.
Oh, Alfred
Chet
Payton.
is
I
just
know
down,
he
bro.
he came back for like
is
one game.
down.
Dropped the
Had
bunch.
21 in that game. Has not played since, to my knowledge. Pelicans fan, you are out there. Let me know. I don't think anyone's out there. James Harden or Luka Doncic.
Okay, well, I guess I won't go
Luka
to
had
chat
at
with
least
this.
20,
This
so I'm gonna have to go Luka.
Gotta give him a half point. Luka did have 20.
But yeah, we're
James
gonna
had
go over-
21 in the game though.
Oh, it's playing too,
One
isn't
for
it?
3, and he closed it out. Like the hit the.
Y'all couldn't hear anything I said for a second. I apologize. That was crazy. Give me 1 second. I gotta. Thing just is not working this morning. I can hear my wife watching the live in the other room. Oh, there's like multiple. Let me get chat up. All right, whatever. All right, cool. Now we got some good stuff. We got some good stuff going on. So we're just gonna go over and react to basically every single trade thing. Let me see where it starts. Oh no, it starts like way back here. Where's the Luka trade? That's where it like really. Actually, no, it starts right here. All right. We are going to be reacting to every single NBA trade that's happened over the past week or so. It's been the craziest trade deadline that I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I think a lot of people agree with that for many reasons. So we're just going to start from the top and we're going to rock with it. So the first one that I remember really seeing was the LA Clippers are trading PJ Tucker, Mo Bamba, and stuff for Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills. Now, as a Clippers fan, I'm like, this is cool. Whatever. Got rid of PJ. Mo is up out of here. Drew Eubanks was cool. He played last night. I think it's his first game, so we gotta. I understand that it takes a lot to like change teams and figure crap out, especially when you're basically the only dude who's playing who's like new on the team, because Patty didn't play. So then we immediately went from that to an absolute heater. Luka Doncic, Max Cleveland, Markieff Morris, the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first. We've talked to like this into the ground. It's crazy, and it deserves to be talking to the ground, right? So crazy trade. I cannot believe this went down. I made a whole video about it. I've streamed about it, I think, twice. So go check those out if you want to go see those. After that, then we had another heater that, all things considered, it was really good. De'Aaron Fox's Spurs, Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine, to the Kings, and then the Bulls get some people. I can't believe. So I will say the Kings, they did okay. They did what they could. They replaced De'Aaron Fox with like who was a fringe all-star with Zach LaVine, who's a fringe all-star player as well. They're different players. Fox is a point guard, LaVine's a shooting guard. They have DeRozan, and then they have Monk. So I'm like, you already have a lot of guards going on there. Oh, excuse me. I think the Kings would be okay. The Spurs definitely made out crazy because they didn't give up Stephon Castle, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell. They kept all those guys and still got De'Aaron Fox, which is, it's crazy to me that even happened. Then the Bulls, I mean, so they're, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not giving like letter grades. I'm just kind of talking about all of them. The Bulls are fine, whatever. Then no, it's working. It's been working. Hello? Yeah, it's working. That's weird. Let's see. There haven't been much trades outside of that. Oh, then we got to the Bucks trading Chris Middleton and AJ Johnson and a pick swap to the Wizards for Kyle Kuzma and Patrick Baldwin, I guess. So the big one here is Kuz going to the Bucks. I think that's okay. I think Kuzma is better than Chris Middleton because he's younger, he's bigger, and they're shooting about the same, they're scoring about the same, and one of them is a really, really injured 30-year-old, and the other one is a younger, okay, Kyle Kuzma, I guess. So it's going to be interesting to see how they can run Kuz the 4 and Giannis the 5 in some different lineups because Brook Lopez is getting up there in age. Dame as well. It's going to be interesting if he can just shoot well for the Bucks. This could be a big pickup for him, especially because Chris Middleton, he's been good, but has he been that good? I don't know if he's been that good to warrant keeping him. Sending him to the Wizards though kind of sucks. I wish there was like a 3-team where you got to give him a little bit more respect than that. Oh. Whew. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the kind of trade. These are kind of trades that I don't understand at all. Pelicans trading center Daniel Tice and draft compensation to the OKC Thunder. But I'm like, what else happened come on, Shams. You got to what else happened in the deal? Then I found out that Tice just got waived anyways later. So I was like, what was the point? I like Tice. He was a Clipper guy. I thought he was going to do good. But then Chet's coming back immediately. So I guess they're like, okay, well, we don't really need you. KD didn't want to go back to the Warriors. Knicks expected to trade Jericho Sims. The Kings landed Valanciunas in the Valanciunas sweepstakes of maybe 2 teams. City Sissoko, who has been getting tossed around like a rag doll from San Antonio to Sacramento to Washington. So hopefully, I think he'll be a good player. I need to look more into him as a player, but oh man. So the Warriors said that we're not going to get KD and we're going to get Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat. And they gave up Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, and Kyle Anderson and a protector first round pick for Jimmy, and then immediately signed him to a 2-year, $121 million extension, which is a lot of money, but I think Steph's deal ends in 2 years as well, and Draymond's deal ends in 2 years as well. So that's really, really interesting that they're basically saying, hey, and got him to be on board, be like, yo, we got 2 more years to run it, and then we're done. That's what it looks like. Everyone's in the mid-30s there. Dennis Schroeder go to Utah Jazz. A bunch of different stuff. Who else? Lonzo Ball re-signed 2 year $20 million. That is, wow. That's a low contract for him. I would have paid him more money, honestly. But he was on the buyout market potentially, so I'm glad that he actually got a bag. And then the Pelicans, no one's talking about. I have not seen anybody talk about this. Granted, because we've had so much crap going on early on in the trade deadline that February 5th we're like, eh. Pelicans traded Brandon Ingram to the Toronto Raptors for Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, 1 first round and 1 second round. So Brandon Ingram to the Raptors, someone called it the best or the super play-in team or something like that, like the best team for the 10 spot, which is hilarious. I think that's gonna be really interesting. Him and Scotty, if he stays there long term, it could be interesting. But I think that the Raptors would have to have like a Detroit level taking next step, if that makes sense. If Scotty can be that guy for him. Grady Dick's been playing well. Emmanuel Quickley is a good point guard they got. Now, I think they moved, I don't know if it was later. I think they moved Jakob Poeltl. Did they miss that? Or maybe it didn't happen. I don't know. I thought they did. Lakers traded Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, and a first-round pick and a pick swap to the Charlotte Hornets for Mark Williams. I love this trade. I love Mark Williams. I saw some people on Twitter being like, man, Lakers just want to go old and they don't want to get rookies and give up Cam Reddish and stuff. I'm like, okay, Cam Reddish was hurt, I guess, for a little bit. And Mark Williams is younger than Dalton Connect. So let's talk about that for a second. This guy he's got the highest, tallest, whatever, standing reach in the NBA, above Wemby, above Zach Edey. He moves around amazingly. People are questioning his effort and stuff, but I'd be questioning my effort too if I was playing for Charlotte Hornets. So put him on the Lakers with Luka and LeBron, and the Lakers center position got really, really good with him and Jackson Hayes. I don't know who's going to start, who back each other up, but holy crap. Maybe if they can get one more big four in the buyout or something like that, that'll be really interesting. I really like this one, actually. We're going to skip over the Reggie Jackson, the Warriors. Who cares? No one cares about that. Raptors giving Davion Mitchell to the Heat, which I really like. Davion Mitchell is one of those guys who is locked down. I mean, he really, really was. What was his nickname? His rookie year was like the off night or something for the other player. Crazy. He's a real Heat guy, and the Heat got some. I don't know if they're gonna make a push, but Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, and Bam, and then you got guys like this, like Terry Rozier still there. They got Hawkes, Duncan Robinson. I don't know if he's still playing. Nikola Jovic is really, really good. Davion Mitchell, if he can come in and lock up, the Heat have some solid pieces to kind of be okay for the next couple years. And they're a free agent destination since it's Miami. So if they can go sign some. Again, I'm pretty sure Micic is one of those European MVP guys who came over in the league a little bit older, but he's still balling out really nice. So this one was a big deal. I was sitting at work at this time and looking at this. I was keeping this updated. Atlanta Hawks traded DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Karis LeVert and George Niang, 3 second round and 2 swaps. DeAndre Hunter, I mean, wow. The Cavs have been doing really, really good with Dean Wade. And he's like 6'10" from the 3. Shoots threes as well, doing really well. DeAndre Hunter, I'm glad the Hawks sold high on him. They did a good job with that. I mean, when he's healthy, he was a number 4 pick in the 2019 draft. So when he's healthy, he balls out. So putting him on the Cavs for Karis LeVert, who was like, yeah, and then George Niang, who is also good, right? So I think they definitely upgraded their spot there. This is a really, really good trade for them. One of the most underrated trades, mainly because it was the end of the deadline. But yeah, very, very good for a contender. The next one, this one I got excited about. Clippers trading Terrence Mann and Bones Hyland to Atlanta for Bogdan Bogdanovic and 3 second-round picks. So the Clippers have some draft capital before 2030. Awesome. We got rid of Terrence Mann because he had been cool. He's had one great series. He's been very, very solid for the past couple years, but he just has not got better. He's not improved in any way. He's not like proven his worth outside of being like, I was drafted by the Clippers. One of the only guys, him and Amir Coffey, to be, well, Amir Coffey was he was undrafted, so he was the only guy who's really been drafted by the Clippers. And outside of him being like, yo, I've been here the longest, basically, he hadn't really gotten better, and there was no reason to put him over guys like Chris Dunn, KPJ, who is spotty. We'll talk about that in a second. And Bones, we picked up, but we got him for, I think he was one of the top 5 scorers in the Olympics this past year. So we'll take Bogdanovich. Kawhi, I'll say this in a sec, actually. Pistons are acquiring Dennis Schroeder. Cool. Grizzlies trade Marcus Smart to the Wizards. Bunch of weird stuff. I will say this now. Clippers trade Kevin Porter Jr. to the Milwaukee Bucks for Marjon Beauchamp. Hopefully we use him because KPJ was actually getting minutes. I'm not saying KPJ was like good. He was okay. He was actually pretty good. There were some flashes where I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. Then I was like, oh boy. It was like a souped up Austin Rivers from like 2015 where it was like, okay, he's serviceable. And then I was like, get him off the floor, bro. What are we doing? So to trade him for a guy like Marjon Beauchamp, who I really like, I've liked for a couple years now, just his play style. He does not get any playing time on the Bucks, at least the past couple years. Maybe unless like the past 20 games I haven't seen from the Bucks and he's like playing secretly, then I'm wrong and I'm stupid. But hopefully we can actually use him. Now our rotation is really, really good. We don't have a backup point guard, but having Nico, Amir, and Bogdan and Marjon off the bench with Drew Eubanks, who we just got, really, really good. I think it's going to be a lot more fun. We just lost the Pacers last night. That kind of sucked, but we didn't have we traded all 3 guys away and we didn't get anything back yet. Like if we had Bogdan there, it would have been different. Wizards send Marvin Bagley to Memphis, part of the Marcus Smart deal. So things are kind of, I'm assuming we'll still get kind of like trade news as like, hey, this happened, but here's what went down like this. This is after the trade deadline. But we get news like this as part of a former deal. And I think the biggest thing right now is the Ben Simmons buyout market. The Clippers and the Cavs are potential landing spots for Simmons. Hopefully, I would like to get Ben Simmons on a buyout just because it's a buyout. We pay him whatever. And I think that'd be really, really fun because we don't have a backup point guard. And like, why not at this point? Him going to the Cavs, I don't think that would work. I like Ty Jerome for them coming off the bench. They have a solid backup point guard. And they have Max Strus coming up. So they've got the guard position kind of figured out. I don't know why they would need him. They have all the 6'10 guys in the world that you would need. I mean, you got 3 of them that were in their starting lineup as of like a couple months ago. I think the Clippers makes more sense. I think it would be more fun. Clippers kind of need some size, so having a 6'10 guy, if he's healthy, dude, he can. I'm not saying he's gonna be all-star level again, but he can be really, really fun to watch and good defensively. He's athletic, so I'm saying hopefully the Clippers go buy him out. Well, like I don't think that does a ton of damage to us. We moved enough pieces to kind of deserve this almost. So that's pretty much all I got for today, bro. It's been a good time with the trade deadline. I'm gonna make some videos and we got some shorts coming out. I just posted a short this morning. I'm ending stream because I gotta go to class in a sec, and I wanna get some more videos done. We got a lot of fun videos that are popping out. So that's all I got for today, bro. Yeah, that's